Hey YouTubers and viewers, how are you guys doing? It's been a while since I have filmed live on YouTube. I usually film live stream with Colt McGuire, my youngest nephew, and I am filming live solo, and that's okay. And I am giving a shout out to Brandon Noto, aka Tex. Brandon Noto and I went to high school together, and I am giving Dina Brown, Mason's English teacher, a shout out, and Heather Mantooth a shout out. Heather Mantooth teaches math 1 and 2, and I will be showing you in this live stream how to use your Directv Universal Remote. I'm about to flip you around to the rear camera. Okay. Now this is your Directv remote. In my case, it's a RC68RX remote. It's IR and RF compatible, or it's RF compatible, and the setting on it right now is set for IR. Now, I got the TV and receiver turned off, and I got my stereo turned down for copyright. I don't want no copyright strikes on my channel. And this is my entertainment setup right here. Now to power on the Directv remote, if you can see that, push the big on button at the top right, Directv and TV power, and then it will turn on the Directv receiver and my TV. I have it on channel 2. Now this remote is very easy to set up. You can program the remote to your TV, your stereo system, your Xbox. In my case, AV2, I programmed it to my Xbox One S. You see, right by the Directv receiver. I just turned the Xbox on with my Directv remote. The Xbox is equipped with a IR sensor, so you can control the functions, the DVD or CD play, pause, fast forward, rewind, skip back, skip forward. Functions with the remote. Turn it off. Now you will have a mode switch here at the top middle of the remote. You can switch it from Directv mode at the far left, and then you can flip it next to the Directv mode. You will have your AV1. You can program your stereo system, DVD player, your Xbox. The Sony PlayStation will not work because it doesn't come equipped with a IR sensor built in the console. You'll have to go with the Xbox if you want to use the Xbox as your main DVD, and you can, but you got to download the DVD Blu-ray app. It's free in the Microsoft Store for you to download, and then you can set AV2 to a secondary DirecTV receiver or TV if you want, or a second gaming console, but not the PlayStation. And then to the far right is your TV mode, and then to turn off the receiver and TV all at once, push the small off button. It will turn off the receiver and TV simultaneously. And then right up here to the top left, you will have your TV inputs. And in my case, it's not working. I will have to reprogram the remote to be able to control my input settings on the TV. And then you will have your format button, and it will change the picture size on your TV. It will only work when you're watching a standard definition channel, but not a high definition channel. And then you will have your guide active, list, and exit. And then you got your directional arrow buttons right here. Then the orange select button. And then you will have your back button, menu, and then your info button. And then underneath the menu button, you will have these yellow shortcut keys. They will work differently according to what screen you're on, like the guide, you can push the green button to jump 12 hours at a time in the guide. You can go up to 5 days in advance on the program guide. And when you're watching the Weather Channel, you push the red button. I will show you. Okay, I got it on the Weather Channel. I was about to lose y'all. I do apologize. Okay, so I can now push the red button because this banner just showed up that I can push the red button to get my 5-day interactive forecast. And this is what the screen will look like. And Directv took away the active feature back on July 31st, 2017. So the active button will not work on the Directv satellite systems anymore. So you will now have to go to the Weather Channel to check your 5-day forecast before you head off to high school or work. And I highly recommend doing this if you are in a rush and don't have time to watch the local news for the weather or the Weather Channel. You just push the red button to activate your 5-day forecast. Now, turning the camera away, I don't want no copyright. I got it on ESPN. And I'm going to show you, you can check the sports guide. And there you got it right there. You can push the red button. And this will work when you're watching your local regional sports network. Mine is AT&T Sportsnet Southwest. And I am not getting paid to say this. I have AT&T Directv. So now I got the score guide pulled up. Then you can go to the left of the score guide. You can check and go through other sporting categories, and you see right here, I'll show you, you now can check the NFL and you can see what teams are playing. You can check the NCAA football, that's college football, show you here, but I'm not checking the NFL because I don't watch the NFL anymore. I used to, but they went down after Kaepernick started doing that controversial take a knee. I ain't doing that. So you can check to see what teams are playing. You can get the channel info. You can see what channel they will be playing on, what time, and NBA. And I'm a huge Rockets fan. The Rockets come on tonight. They're playing at home. The Wizards are in town tonight. They play at 7 o'clock. Toyota Center. So now, I am going to show you my Rockets hat. Flip you around. It's my Rockets hat right there I'm wearing. I will turn you guys back around. And I have not had no super chats yet. Now, the game will be coming on TNT, not AT&T, Sportsnet Southwest tonight. So, I will be watching the game on channel 245. You will need to check your local listings if you have cable or Dish Network. I have Directv, so it's going to be channel 245. If you have Xfinity, you will have to tune into channel, I think it's 35 or 36, but consult your cable listings depending where you are in Southeast Texas. So that's the score guide, and you can check NASCAR, you can check the NHL, you want to watch hockey, you want to check up on the scores. Okay. Now this is the guide right here. So what you do, I do apologize for the lighting. So you push guide. Now, you don't see the DirecTV logo anymore. After AT&T bought DirecTV, they decided to rebrand. It's now AT&T DirecTV. So there is a AT&T logo on top of DirecTV. And then you can navigate around the guide using your arrow D-pad buttons here. I'm showing you. You can push the info to get the scoop about the show that you're wanting to watch, and you can go to cast and crew and you can check to see who is in that show. This will only be on like movies, TV shows, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So go to my favorite channel, DIY Network. I love DIY Network. Now this show here will not have the cast and crew building off the grid. The Treehouse Masters will. You go down here, and you'll see the host of the show, and will be hosting it. Now, to navigate pages on the guide, you can push the channel up button to take you a page down at a time on the guide, if you can see that. I do apologize for the lighting. I'll have to hold the remote like this so you can see it better. Now, to go a channel up at, to go to a page up at a time, I was trying to say, don't judge me. Now, you push the channel down, you'll go a page up at a time, but if you double tap the channel down, it will take you 2 pages up at a time. And another feature, you can now enter in the channel number if you know what channel you want to watch, and then push select to tune into that channel. You want to go back on the guide, and then I thought I was about to lose y'all. And then you can go to another channel you want to watch. Like you want to watch car shows. I highly recommend you watching Velocity. It used to be the HD Theater or HD Theaters channel. Now, here's your volume up and down button right here. Then your mute is underneath the volume button, and your last button or previous button will take you right back to what you were watching previously. And here's your D-pad right here. And yes, it will work with your TV. I will show you. You got to go back over to the right, slide it to the right. Now you're in TV mode. Now you can go to the TV and change the channel if you have over the air, but in my case I have to program the remote to the TV again because I cannot use that function. So I will do it here live, then I will show you what I'm talking about. Now, you go to Program Remote. Now, I have a Apex. Okay. I don't know the model number. Now you got to hold the remote and aim it at the receiver. Try the code again. It worked. Now, see? Now my input button works now, so I can show you the inputs now. So, I couldn't show you that before because the input button didn't work. So I'll show you now. Now I'm on HDMI 1. Now, like if you have an over-the-air TV antenna plugged into your TV, you can go up to TV, and then once you plug in your antenna, you'll have to go to your menu, and then go to your channel settings, and do a auto channel search, and then it will scan the channels in your local area that your antenna can pick up. I don't have a antenna plugged into the TV, so I can't do that. I'm going to show you what it will actually look when you tune in to a local channel. Like in Santa Fe, Texas, channel 2.1 is KPRC, and 13.1, it will look like that. So when you are watching over-the-air DTV, you will push the little dash button underneath, if you can see it, right underneath the 7 numeral. And that's basically how to use your Directv remote. And I have a video review on my channel of my Apex TV. You want to go check that out. And I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And remember, God loves you. I love you with all my heart. We're not perfect. And that's okay. Do the best you can. And when you do fall, get back up and try again, and you're going to get it. And the same thing with filming YouTube videos. You're going to mess up every now and then. Take it off and film again. If you mess up again, come back to it later, and it will pay off. And I have 1,264 subscribers right now as I speak, and hopefully I can get up to about 2,000 subscribers at the end of the year or at the beginning of early 2019. And you will now be watching the replay of my live stream. And God bless you.